Hello and welcome back. We are just 3 days out from triathlon, so just got myself trimmed up, make sure I'm looking fresh for those finishing pictures, and now I'm just out doing a casual run, halfway through the taper week, so keeping things pretty light. Plan is to just do around 3k, nice and easy, 5.5 to 6 minutes per kilometer, and just kind of keep the legs ticking over, but not really strain anything, you know. So although talking whilst running, it's getting my breath work going, so anyway, looking forward to bringing you along with me for these final 3 days and into the race itself. It's going to be a fun one, so let's get it. Just coming up on the finish line. Okay, there we go, that's that run in the bag. I think I went a bit quick. Let's check Strava and see how we did. Okay, so got that all completed on Strava. It was essentially 3k, 2.97, so I'll take that. I did include my warm-up because I really don't want to overrun today, so I think I said it was about 750 meters of warm-up and then just over 2k for the actual run, so that's about what I was aiming for, and I feel pretty good about that. It says I held about 5:25 pace, so the actual 2k would have been done probably in negative splits, because the warm-up was obviously ran slower than the actual run, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was sub 5 minutes per kilometer for the actual running part, and then more like 6 or just over 6 for the warm-up. Oh no, it's a great little workout for today. We've got a few things we need to run through ahead of the triathlon on Monday. We just did a big meal prep, me and my girlfriend, yesterday. Made pasta salad, start a little bit of that carb loading for what it's worth. What else do I need to do? I need to do my gear prep. I need to practice transitions. Need to do final bike maintenance. I pump up the tires, get everything really pretty much good to go. And I need to, tomorrow I'm going to go for another swim. Is that right? No, sorry, take that back. Tomorrow I'm going to do a cycle, and then Sunday I'm going to do a little swim, just to make sure I'm keeping the lowest intensity for the final day, give my legs as much time to recover as possible. And then it'll be an early to bed Sunday night for probably 5:30ish wake up time Monday morning. I'm super looking forward to it, guys, and I can't wait to bring you along the prep and into the race itself. So let's get into it. We got that pasta carb loading going. It's quite tasty, a little chicken pasta salad style. I've got this for lunch for the next couple of days. Make sure we can get loaded up on those carbohydrates. It is time for our workout today. on Saturday, 2 days out. Got my electrolytes, and we're actually going to do another brick session. It wasn't the plan to do one, I was just going to cycle, but it was actually, I guess it was the plan, I forgot. It's on the agenda to do a small brick session, 10 kilometers on the bike, followed by a 1.5 kilometer run. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and intake some of my electrolytes whilst I do it. Just make sure that my stomach's getting used to those ahead of Monday. So let's head off to the gym now and get our workout in. Halfway. Starting to sweat. Got 3 kilometers left. Then quick transition into a run. It's warm in here. Into a quick transition here. We'll get straight on the treadmill. Let's get this going. We're in miles, so 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, and that'll be all she wrote. That's that completed. We do a couple of minutes here walking to cool down before getting into some stretching, because I want to be catching my breath. I want to be not tight, so stretching is going to be a big thing over the next couple of days, and we're going to start straight after this. That is Saturday's brick session done. Feels good. I need to do some stretching when I get home. Just showed. So loud all the time. I don't know why I film outside. That is the brick session done. 10 kilometers on the bike, 1.6 kilometer run, and all done in about 30 minutes. So that feels nice. Just shake out the legs and keep things ticking over. We've just got the swim tomorrow, and I've got to prep all my gear and get everything wrapped up and ready. But now I'm excited to get some food. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. It is the day before the big race, and this morning we have got a cheeky little swim, and then a little bit later on in the day we're going to go pick up our race kit and attend the briefing. So looking forward to that and getting to see what actually is entailed. Starting to get pretty excited now. All this hard work is finally about to be put into action. So anyway, I'm going to jump into swimming. Alright, that is the swim in the books. Felt really good. Nothing too crazy. Got a little over a kilometer swam. Just took it nice and steady. And then hopped in the little whirlpool hot tub for 10 to 15 minutes. So felt nice. Just slowly tenderize my muscles. And get everything feeling good. I'm gonna do a little bit more of the massage gun this evening, focused on my lower back and shoulders. Probably do a quick once over on the legs again as well, but yeah, feel good. Now I'm gonna go smash some pasta salad, get those carbs in me before heading over to the North Shore to get my kit. Big old bowl of pasta. We have arrived. Hi. Good, thank you.
No, it says. Oh, it's going to be sunny and beautiful.
Woo! I have got a stacked amount of things. That's so much fun. Okay, managed to get some goodies to go along. I got a pair of sunglasses, which is nice. I got mine and Dave's girlfriend's some cowbells to support with. Obviously the ankle bracelet for timing, as well as all of our bib numbers. This is David's 513, so keep an eye out for him as well. And I am 357, which is going to be pretty cool. Got the bib lanyard thing that goes around your waist. It's pretty cool. I've got so many things. So Dave wanted a set of socks. So there you go, Dave, your socks. And placement, I went swimming. Look at that swimming hair. For me, fancy old running cap. Whoa, from my first triathlon. Very cool. It's going to go on the wall or something. All right, now we got to get over there and go see the briefing over at the community center. So I'm going to head over there now. I just hope, it's been such a beautiful day today. Can't believe it's scheduled to be, it's supposed to be really raining hard tomorrow. So I'm a little bit sad about that. I would have loved some at least dry weather, but if it was today, it would have been perfect. So we can just hope that pushes off, but we'll see. It's going to happen either which way.
Every year, about a third of the adults that attend, this is their very first triathlon. For many of them, it's a bucket list. For others, it can be a springboard to other things. You're coming to transition after 10:30. You're going to find your numbered spot. You rack in transition out for your anticipated start. Yes, sir.
What's a rough gap between swimmers when they start off?
We don't do it by time. We do it by distance. There's a mark in the... So it's about 8 meters, maybe.
Okay.
Go on the water about 8 meters. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great race tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've got my transition area all set up as I think it will be in the race. Bike on my left, helmet hanging off it, and I've got my gel strapped to the handlebars. This is stuff I'll be wearing down in the morning. My tri-suit with just some clothes to keep me warm. And all the swimming gear is separate because obviously I'll start in that, so I won't bring that with me. Now, I've got a towel at the bottom that I will stand on. Okay, so I've got a towel to wipe off and dry my feet so I can get my socks in. We've got all my cycling gear. I'm just going to cycle in my running shoes because that's what I don't have cleats. And this is, I didn't want to change trainers if I'm just wearing trainers anyway. Got my socks inside of them, ready to go. I also have a jumper should it be very cold and I need to throw it over the top of my tri-suit. Sunglasses, because even though it's not going to be sunny, I need to keep the rain out my eyes. And 2 water bottles. One will be just water that can be used for cleaning off my feet and getting rid of any debris, as well as just in case I'm struggling with the carb drink, which is going to be in the other one. Got my hat for running, and see, I've forgotten something. My running belt, which is going with my hat. and then just a banana, which I will have pre-opened in case I want a banana, and I've got some dates, which will be pretty much one of the first things that I eat. But that's it. That's how it's gonna get set up, and hopefully it looks just as pretty as this tomorrow. And if it is raining, I've got a garbage bag to throw over the top and keep everything dry. I'm gonna do a little bit of the massage gun, try and get myself in tip-top condition for tomorrow. Everything feels fine, but never hurts to do a little bit more. However, I will need some help on my lower back, which did actually feel slightly tight this morning, but I think that's just from how I slept. So, should be good. Good morning, guys. It is just after 5:30 in the morning. Just woke up and it's race day.
How you feeling?
I'm ready.
Yes.
All set up. Got my coffee. Feeling excited. Wish it wasn't raining, but good vibes. Okay, so this is how we've set up transition. We've got towel for the feet, water, we've got carb drink, electrolytes on the bike, as well as my gel. So the bike is all at the front, potential for the extra layer, and then running gear all at the back, and some food if needed. We are somewhere around 45 minutes out from the start, maybe 50, around that. Started to get a little bit excited, a little bit of the nerves coming in. Just managed to make a pit stop. The toilets, the coffee went straight through me this morning, and it's morning, you know how it is. But all in all, feeling pretty good. Dave just arrived, and I was just coming up to say goodbye to the missus before just sticking down in transition, but looks like she's headed off to a different viewing area, so I think I'll just head back to transition now and check in with Dave, and then I need to go through visualization of making sure I know exactly where my bike is and stuff when I come out of the swim.
Thank all of the North Van Rec staff for supporting us here at this event year after year. We appreciate being able to use this venue. And thank you very much to the North Vancouver District staff and operations staff who are sweeping the road for us and making sure. And once again, just a huge thank you to all the volunteers out there today, making this event and everyone like it possible.
How you feeling, Dave?
Truly appreciate
Wet.
the volunteers here today.
Wet, yeah, it's wet. We just found out that they haven't been calling anyone and everyone's already started. So we are behind schedule. So I'm going to get changed really quickly and try and get to the front of the line so we're not too far behind the slow people. It's the last you'll see from me until you see the clips of me on the triathlon. So hopefully it goes well, and I'll talk to you all after.
finishing up here in the 20 to 24 division. Well done, Angus.
Go, Kane!
Athletes, congratulations. Leading a charge to the line is number 460.
And it was
Welcome to your finish line, athletes. Kane Rice closing in here. Congratulations, sir. Emily Potts is at the finish line. Well done, Emily.
yeah, buddy.
Hey guys, Dave, another one.
Here, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, that run.
1, 2, 3. Say hi.
Yeah, they were.
We have Ross McPhail from Richmond finishing up here very shortly. Congratulations, Ross. Dana Big is also there. Congratulations to you. Victor Zegri. Congratulations, Victor.
All right, I've just got changed, got my medal on, and am a triathlete now. Feels awesome. I'm just gonna get all my stuff together and get it taken out. Are you filming me too?
I'm being filmed.
We've got Mark Noble finishing up there from Surrey in the 40 to 44. Well done, Mark. Angus McGowan. And your champion in the men's 20 to 24 with a winning time of 54:58. And also your overall winner today, Luke Peters. I also want to mention, because I neglected to mention, that Chelsea Raymond was the overall women's winner here today. So congratulations. Moving now to the not female, 105.41, David Essig. In second place with a time of 58:48, Luis Dages.
Okay, so now I've got a second to myself after finishing, away from all the noise. I thought I'd give you a quick debrief. So it was a bit of a chaotic start. So first things first, we're not allowed to have spectators in the pool area, so there was no filming of any of the swim, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping to get something, but we myself and Dave were waiting in transition area, waiting to get called because they'd done waves of people for swimming, and so we were stood there waiting, but they never announced it. And after they were about 10 to 15 minutes late, we decided to walk down to kind of the entrance to the community center just to see what was going on. And we noticed there was a massive amount of people already lined up, all in their tri-suits and happening. We spoke to a member of staff and they said that the swim had already started. So they were like, quickly go and get changed and make your way to the front. And we jumped in line with kind of the people around 6 minutes, even though our anticipated swim time was in the 5:15 range. We're both about the same on our swimming ability. Dave claims I'm slightly faster, or I was at the beginning of the training, so he went behind me, and yeah, we got held up in the swim, both of us, by multiple people, which was a bit of a shame. So I think the swim time is going to be a little bit slower than anticipated, but got through it and managed to save a decent amount of energy. I didn't have to output too much, but my guess is that I would have swam that in around 6 minutes versus the 5:15 I was hoping for. Through into transition, had a pretty smooth transition, aside from the fact that I had decided I was going to wear a second layer on my top half just to keep me a bit warm because it was freezing. And when I went to put that on, it was soaking wet. All the moisture had come through the towel that I'd lay on the ground and wet everything in my transition section, so decided against it, and that was a bit rough. I think it would have been colder had I put it on, but I was pretty cold for the first 2 laps of the cycle. The cycle itself, kind of as I said in my breakdown video, it was challenging going out, and it was quite easy coming back. I managed to get my gel in me on the second lap and sipped on my electrolyte drink kind of a couple of times as I was going around, but that's definitely the section I need to work on the most. I think I did put in a decent effort on the bike, but it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And with the rain and stuff, it was kind of hard to go fast. So I'm pretty happy with how the bike ended up. And then into transition again off the bike, and I had a really good second transition. I think I was in and out, very little to do, just take off the helmet, rack the bike, put on my number, and get out the door. The thing I didn't realize was the elevation change. You basically go almost straight away into a pretty brutal climb, and I was almost walking it up it. I'd say it took me a good 2 kilometers to get any legs under me before I was able to actually run. Ahead of that, it felt like I was just shuffling. So I actually don't know what my time is going to be for the run. Honestly, I think I might be around where I thought I was going to be, around 27:30, but I could be way off the number with that. Overall, I'm really happy. I feel great. I think I finished pretty strong in terms of building momentum through that run, and it was a learning experience as well. You know, I get to now say that I completed my first triathlon, and I'm really happy about that. And it's just been an incredible journey for the last 5 months, 6 months almost that I've been on. So I feel really good, and now it makes me wonder what's next. What's the next adventure we're going to go on? But anyway. And that's the Squamish Triathlon signed up for. First off-road triathlon. Now I've got to go learn to mountain bike.